University in the home of the Orange, a place lovingly called the Dome. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Dropping back. It's Sands. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's Wong. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Caught over the middle. It's Wong. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. On the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They can't connect with the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Keene. Throws the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Sams. Defense is coming after him. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. He keeps it on a design run. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
They trying.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off.
Touchdown, Orange! Great connection there for 6 points.
They gave him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good.
That's home cooking right there. That whole drive. Gotta hope they keep that shit up.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense right here. Back to pass. It's Keene. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
How to convert with a sweep.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Wong. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. back to pass. It's Keene. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Syracuse, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. To the air, it's Keene. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This passing game is still on fire.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hawaii, 21, Syracuse, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Hits the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it and picks up some big yards.
Dropping back, it's Sands. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are
We
in
bait.
sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds the running back in the flat. End zone ahead.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here with the flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. To throw, it's Keene. The sure hands, it's Lewis. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
He's looking deep here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Syracuse. They connect for 6.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field, it's Keene. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin.
You got 3 Jenkins.
With our halftime update.
Ain't no way that shit's sustained.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Wong.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wong. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they jump on top here in the second half.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Syracuse, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sands. Short throw in the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Bites off a defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made. Receiver found.
How is niggas even catch? Bro, you throwing that?
They make the tackle, but that pass
crazy ass balls.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Finds his man. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Sams. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Orange have it now. 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's long. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance.
Oh, they lucky they wouldn't let me snap that motherfucker.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking downfield, it's Keene. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rhodes. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Design quarterback run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Henderson. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And they'll finally bring him down.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button like a motherfucker.
Takeaway to set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake.
Oh, we already knew it was coming.
Breaks into the open.
We already knew it was coming.
Past the 20.
They called too many recycled plays.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Syracuse, 28.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Sands. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, the football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Some janky.
Just a
Thought Janky shit was really going to beat me. It's crazy.
And get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Hawaii.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Back to throw. It's Sands. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He steps out.
I gotta stop letting that happen.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute
If this
drill.
nigga ain't called a different
game,
play.
Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Sands. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Next through the extra point, we are dead even here in the final quarter. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now for the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Pulls it in. It's long. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Wong. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
With the catch, it's Wong. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
By the receiver. He steps out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner.
That makes the score.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.